everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'll give you guys a quick update, or as quick as I can make it, on my TTC, or just my cycle, how it's going. So I'm still taking my pink stork, I'm still taking my prenatals every day. My period did come, I want to say 3 days after I posted the last video about me talking on the symptoms I'd been having, how I thought I was pregnant, but I just kept seeing the faintest line on a test a few days before I did get my period, and I did notice that that line just kept getting fainter and fainter, so it eventually wasn't even there anymore. So I don't know if I might have had a chemical pregnancy, or I just seriously did imagine the line, or those tests are just not good. My period did come with a vengeance the second day. The first day, it was not light, but it wasn't heavy. So it was like not fully medium. I don't know how to describe it. It just wasn't the normal typical period I usually get. It was a little heavier than usual, but it wasn't like heavy, heavy, heavy. Then the second day, it was really heavy to the point where I was changing my pad a little more than I really should. Because I know usually they say every 2 hours should be around the typical time. If it's more than that or sooner than that, way too often, then call your doctor or something. I was getting ready to call my doctor because I was changing my pad about every hour to hour and a half that second day because it was just coming down really heavy. I wasn't having any like huge clots. I didn't really see clots, to be honest, but I did see a lot of blood. So it did concern me a little, but then I did think, I haven't had a legit period like this in a long, long time. I got pregnant. Then after that, I gave birth and I had my implant put in right away. So it's not like my body really had a chance to kind of just level itself out after that. And then I was breastfeeding, and up until now, I'm still kind of breastfeeding. So I understand in a way why it was kind of like that. But it did freak me out a little bit because I wasn't used to it. It was so bad to the point where I stained my bed. Overnight, I woke up and there was a stain on my sheet. Thankfully, we have a mattress protector. So I did stain treat those and wash them right away. Everything is good. No stains left. But yes, I did realize that my period did come in a little heavier than I'm used to, or than I was used to, because I did get a heavy period when I first started my period. Other than that, everything's been okay. I'm on cycle day 6 right now. I should be done tomorrow. I do have some spotting now. I should be done pretty soon then. And I probably will start testing ovulation within the next few days. Maybe by Sunday I'll start testing my ovulation, see how that goes. I'm going to try and be as discreet as I can because my mother-in-law is coming in this week, or this weekend. She's coming in on Sunday, and she's going to be here till the 7th. So it's not that I don't want her to know, because I want to keep it a secret from everybody, but I just don't want people to know yet that we're trying, because I just don't want people, kind of like questioning us so much about it or anything like that. I just kind of want to keep it between us for now. So, or, between us. Just, I don't want family to know yet. As discreet as I can when I do my ovulation test when she's here. I'm going to see how it goes. The reason I kind of want to start testing a little soon is because I want to see if I do ovulate that late. For my last cycle, I ovulated on cycle day 20. So I just want to see if, or want to make sure that, that is how it is, or maybe I might ovulate a little sooner on another cycle. I don't know. It's only my second cycle on this whole journey, so I want to see how that goes. So I'm gonna start testing pretty soon on ovulation, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. I relaxed a little bit on the whole diet for the baby gender swaying, just because it was getting a little out of hand. So I am gonna start a 30 days to healthy living in September 2nd. So I'm not gonna be doing that gender swaying diet for at least 30 days. So if I end up getting pregnant this next cycle, who knows how that comes out to be. I won't know if like that diet did help or not, because I'm not going to be eating that way. But at this point, I'd be happy to just have a baby. Weird for me this time around for my period, like a full-on period, was that one, temperature stayed a little elevated. So when I was spotting, when I talked about it on that last video, I was just spotting, my temperature was still pretty spiked. Then when I checked, like I said, I think I got my period about 3 days or 2 days later after that I posted that. Then I noticed my temperature went back down. So that moment that I noticed that temperature, just dip, I was like, okay, I'm getting my period. I stopped thinking of it as spotting. I thought of it more as a really light period, and then it just kind of progressed to a heavier period. So I think my body was just kind of like working its way over to just releasing everything that it had been holding. Um, so yeah, and then the other thing was no cramping. I mean, I'm like so used to. I'm the type of person that gets really bad cramps before I even get my period, before I start spotting or anything. And that's the other weird thing. I usually don't spot before my period. I just get my period. So I cramp, 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 period, cramp, 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 all the way down till about maybe today or the day before I start getting to just the end of it. So that was what kind of like had me thinking, oh, so those faint little lines that I was seeing for a while, it could mean that I am pregnant. Maybe it's just my hormone level is not high enough for it to really, really like get stronger. But I'm not sure what might have happened. I don't know if I did imagine them. I don't know if the tests were faulty. I've never used that brand before, and I'm thinking I'm not going to use those brand of tests for pregnancy anymore. I did run out of all of them. I used them all up. I probably will be ordering, except for the ovulation. I do still have ovulation tests, so I'll be using those. With the ovulation test, I didn't have any issues. It was just the pregnancy ones that I'm not sure if they had an indent line or some kind of AVAP line. I don't know. It was just really weird how I know for some tests I did see a line, and then eventually I stopped seeing a line. So that was just the weird thing about it. Other than that, I'm thinking I'm gonna order a different set, which I'm thinking of trying the Pregmate. I think that's what it's called. I've been seeing a lot of people using that. So I'm thinking of trying those this time around. I probably won't order them until about next week because like I said, I still have some and I have Prime, so I can get them in like 2 days. So probably what I'll do is right now, since I know it's really, really early into me testing for ovulation, I'll probably just test once a day. And then as I get more towards like cycle day 10, then I'll start testing twice a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. But again, I'm going to try and be as discreet as I can because my mother in law is going to be here. Had some really different symptoms that just made me think I could have been pregnant, but I wasn't. So I'm a little sad, but I can't force my body to do something unless it's not, and until it's ready. So hopefully by cycle day 4. Hopefully by cycle 4, I am either pregnant or become pregnant. So I'm gonna try and stay as positive and as patient as I can. I'm sitting here editing my video, and I realized I didn't sign off, and I just got out of the shower a little bit ago, so my hair's all fluff. But I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. As well, leave a comment for any kind of video you would like me to do, whether it's a Q&A, story time, whatever. Let me know. Comment down below. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video.